For me personally, I know exactly what is gonna happen, and I expect the worst all the time.
The mass of the people are not happy in this government. They are oppressed, repression, you know. So the people are afraid to speak, in publicly. So people are arrested.
People were saying that we should be silent, then we will be safe. So I don't feel free as woman, as student.
I know my rights, I know my legal stand, and I will state it right in front of their faces.
So I know I'm tracked. My mobile tracked. My email is tracked. I know what I'm doing. I know what's the consequence, you know. I will end up in jail, I know that.
You can see all around Turkey the posters like call us if you know any terrorists or something like this. So it's, the people are scared to talk to each other.
Everywhere there is a spy, you know. There is a security personnel watching you. And even I know that in our office there is a surveillance, devices. We know that. They are tracked us. So we couldn't even, have a family.
It's layers and layers of different levels of suppression.
Britain-hating ideology on this country we love.
You know, even children and women, girls are arrested, and even their loved ones, the families, they didn't know where they are.
Actually, I'm detained 3 times when I'm doing these activities. In the last one, they tortured us. Like when we are detained, they just beat and they just insult the women, especially. Like they're just, touching and speaking, insulting woman body, and that's one of the experiences.
We used to get criticized and attacked by our own family and friends. Like whenever you start talking, the whole group will rise against you, and they call you traitors and stuff from your own friends and family. You would feel that people are anything that you do that is related to human rights, anything that you say sounds like criticizing the regime, people will be very vicious against you. They will just come out and attack you, and even among families and friends, and I had hundreds of fights.
So, not only in Ethiopia, in other countries also, the civil society, the atmosphere is become shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking.
Tisztelt Hölgyeim és Uraim! A naivitás, az illúziók és az erélytelenség korszaka lezárult Európában.
There is a room to work on networking, even though the situation is harsh in our country.
And what I think is the future of this is that how you should be talking to people, don't talk in a language that turns it into a local understanding.
In many parts of the country, they didn't listen to the mainstream media because the mainstream media are addressing by the official language. So if someone from a particular community is speaking another language, so he didn't listen. Community radio stations is different from the commercial and the mainstream medias. These community radio stations are established by the community, to the community, for the community.
This is is what I would do if I have, like, if I would start a campaign or a network, that I will try to start reaching out for the opposition parties and opposition movements in these countries and ask them to pressure the regime.
There is no option not to struggle. We don't have any other option.